Another team that is on the playoff bubble is the Cincinnati Bengals. Can the Cincinnati Bengals, a lot of playoff themed questions here, make it to the playoffs with Jake Browning?
Again, I feel like I still lean no, because it still is a very uphill battle. But my tune has definitely changed a lot from what it was 2 weeks ago, where it's like, it's not even necessarily like bleak, because
Right.
Jake Browning is playing really well. And back to the thing we said about Jake Browning having himself an opportunity regardless. If you're Jake Browning, you got to feel fantastic about this, because regardless of whether you're still the Bengals backup next year, or regardless of whether they trade you to a team whose starter gets injured or something like that, I guarantee you got a job somewhere. Like, you're making yourself some money. And it's very impressive to watch, because the thing I want to talk about with the Bengals that has been really impressive me with Jake Browning, 3 straight weeks, 9 different receivers have 1+ catch in the game. He is spreading the ball out. He's seeing the field. The offense, it feels like a Jake Browning's offense, which is insane. It feels like he's been in this offense for a long time. And not that he hasn't been around it, but I'm just saying it feels like he's been starting out here for a while, and he's making it look easy. I'm gassing him a little too much. But my point is, for what I expected, I am seeing much more than I expected.
924 yards, 5 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions. This does not bode well for Burrow truthers when it comes to the Justin Herbert, Joe Burrow debate. But I think the Bengals, what they've been doing has been impressive. I think this gives a lot of praise to Zach Taylor. And even something we'll talk about later is like these head coaches finding ways to win with backup quarterbacks like the Cleveland Browns. Like, this is very impressive what the Bengals are doing. And then obviously you saw that long reception from Chase Brown, who is their rookie running back.
He's coming on here.
I mean, with Joe Mixon potentially on the way out after this year, the Bengals have an offense, like a good offense. And if you can continue even playing this type of level of ball with Jake Browning, I mean, you could possibly win a playoff game.
I mean, Trey Hendrickson, 5 sacks over the last 4 games. Like, the D-line's getting going at the perfect time.
I mean, the Bengals are a scary team. They always get scary this time of year. But something flipping over to the Colts, the run game has been struggling. But this is what I will say. Whenever the Colts lose a game, I'm never worried about them. Like, they are just like, you can tell they're just a consistently well-built, like, good team. Like, every game this year.
No, it's the Shane Steichen effect. And exactly, where it's like, we feel the exact same way about them. They're not built to do anything this year long-term.
No.
They're not built to make a deep run. But they show what they are, and what they are is disciplined and well put together, just like you're saying. And there's still pieces missing. But that's the thing is, they're going to keep building. It's going to keep getting better. But you're seeing the product of what it's going to be. It's just, it's not a refined product yet.
I mean, even with Anthony Richardson, because you Gardner Minshew is mobile, but he's not Anthony Richardson. Like, imagine if the run game, I honestly feel would be a lot better if they were having these designed runs. And I know they're not completely taking them out with Minshew, but like I said, they're a different level of athlete.
Well, no, and even like I could use examples that I saw even from literally when I went to go see the Saints play the Colts earlier this year in person. There are some times where, Minshew was taking some reads, and you could tell like he was not even comfortable taking them. Like, he was stumbling out the read. He literally like stumbled, like threw it off his back foot. Like, it's just, you're not getting the same athleticism where it does. It limits the play call. Whether it even limits what you're calling, it limits the effect of the play.